Gotta appreciate that 2019 reconstruction of Mission to the Unknown. Good stuff. I mean, the original Mission to the Unknown might give any reconstruction a certain ceiling of quality. Mission to the Unknown is not exactly riveting DW fare, although I am incredibly impressed with what the team managed to achieve with that live action reconstruction. Firstly, whilst less expensive than to accomplish a modern production of the same material, it is tricky to find the specific analog technology in an era when it is not widely produced anymore. Someone had to operate the Dalek props, ensure the lighting was only so immersive, the sets have to be a certain kind of artificial. Modern artificial would look too good now. I had also once read that there's a certain mystery as to how the old Dalek props used to adjust the size of the circular object in the eye stalk. I could be mistaken, but I think those who have created their own Dalek models since then have been unsure of how the original designers actually achieved this. Actually, a real creepy mystery is that no one could figure out how the chameleon prop worked after its designer, who I think found it in a junkyard or some such, unexpectedly and tragically passed away. It threw me off when one of the alien council waved to the Daleks and seemed to refer to them as a power of the solar system. Maybe he was referring to the future when they intend and hope to be that, because Doctor Who wasn't silly enough to confuse the solar system for the Milky Way, was it? Was Skaro meant to be in the Milky Way? Surely not, that would be fairly asinine, wouldn't it? Maybe I misheard. I can't be bothered finding out any clarification from fans who no doubt have addressed this somewhere on the net. It does kind of drag, but you're thinking, at least it's just one episode. Starts out seeming exciting, we're even more keen once we meet the Daleks and the other alien species, and then any scene not featuring the Daleks or those species afterward we're just kind of bored by. I'm more impressed with the reconstruction than with the original episode based on what we can infer of it. Feels like Nation wrote it as some filler preview to Dalek's master plan, which apparently he couldn't be bothered to write all of anyway. Nation may have been a vague hack, taking credit essentially for Cusick's design, repeating stories again and again. Robert Holmes probably edited Genesis into a masterly classic, and Destiny would have been lousy even without Douglas Adams' flippancy with the material or the budget issues of that era. Not gonna lie, I'm not overly keen to sit through the Mythmakers, even if it were available. I doubt it'd be one I'd be very excited to watch again, sadly.